Hi, my name is Internship, and I'm the program lead for the internship program within the Artificial Intelligence for Public Health Research Training Platform. Welcome to our webinar, and today we'll be discussing the various components of the internship program and what makes a prospective candidate for this year's cycle. So, to start things off, let me walk you through the agenda. We'll be first going over an introduction of the AI4PH internship program, as well as the health research training platform. We'll then move specifically into the outline of this year's program. We'll be moving into the projects from last year and our successful candidates. And then we'll be going into a breakdown of specific components of this year's internship program. Then we'll leave some time at the end for Q&A. So to start things off, the AI4PH health research training platform consists of the following co-PIs. As you can see, we have representation from universities all across Canada, and our primary PI is Dr. Laura Rosella. So the health research training platform is focused on building capacity in AI and big data skills for transformative change and addressing population and public health challenges. So it's expected that we're going to achieve the following outcomes to this platform, which are to build AI and big data skills, train participants on how and when to leverage and apply AI tools, and train participants on how to identify sources of inequity in data and data tools. So the mission of the health research training platform is to establish a workforce of public health researchers and practitioners who develop and apply innovations in equitable AI and machine learning to public health research, policy, and practice in Canada. Our approach is to develop a suite of training activities and opportunities dedicated to facilitating the application of equitable AI applied to public health research, policy, and practice. So as you can see, we have a comprehensive list of partners, university partners, public health partners, and then AI data partners. So let's move in directly into the internship program. So the vision of the internship program was designed to select trainees and early career professionals who demonstrate an aptitude and appetite for developing AI solutions to further public health and equity. We really want to embed these interns in partner organizations to work on projects that contribute to their own learning and development, as well as foster transformative change within their host organization. We then also aim to connect them to a wider AI4PH community full of scholars, interns, community members, as well as scientists. So the internship program committee consists of myself, who's the program lead and responsible for the implementation, coordination, and management of the overall program. And then we have Dr. Laura Rosella, who's one of the co-PIs and primary PI of the AI4PH Health Research Training Platform. She's responsible for governance and oversight of not only the internship program, but the entire health research training platform. So moving into the program outline. The AI4PH internship program runs for about 3 to 6 months each year, and interns are expected to spend a minimum of 15 hours a week on their projects. They'll be provided a $10,000 stipend to help support them as they go through the internship. They're selected based on broad-based criteria with 4 categories: skill, interest, motivation, and commitment. Some further eligibility criteria is that they're required to be a Canadian citizenship or hold a valid work/student permit that allows them to work about 15 hours a week. Typically, they have a graduate degree or are in a graduate trainee program. However, exceptional candidates with just an undergraduate degree will be considered. They have a high interest in public health, AI, and equity, and this is usually evaluated through a specific application question, which changes every single year. And then we also request a CV with evidence of related research and/or work experience. The application portal can be found in the chat below, but it can also be found on our website, ai4ph-hrtp.ca. You can also just do a simple Google search with AI4PH and internship portal, and it should take you to our site. Okay, so the past projects from last year, so we were fortunate to have 5 organizations that submitted 6 projects and took on 6 interns. As you can see, we have representation from the provincial level, federal level, and even international level. These were our successful candidates for last year. We have a wide variety of candidates from very technical graduate degree programs, as well as public health and health informatics-oriented programs. If you want to learn more about their interns and their bios and education experience, as well as their professional work experience, I suggest that you go on to our Twitter and LinkedIn handles, which will be provided to you at the end of this presentation, where you'll see short bios and descriptions of our interns. So some statistics from last year, we had about 72 applicants for 6 positions. So as you can see, it's quite competitive. We had 50% female and male representation, and we had representation from a wide variety of disciplines, from arts and science, public health, computer science, engineering, nursing, and physician. So as you can see, you have your traditional AI and machine learning fields like computer science, but you also have your public health fields like science, health professionals, as well as public health. So let's move on to this year's program. We'll be launching the second phase of our internship program in 2023, and we're expected to have the following: more internships, opportunity to work with industry, stronger academic partnerships for interns who are interested in working with universities, applied research opportunities, so not just focusing on the theoretical domain, but also looking at implementation, commercialization of these projects, and also on wider networking and mentorship. Now, we're going to pivot towards our partner organizations. So AI4PH is committed to help building AI and public health capacity within our organization. So for any organization that is interested in onboarding an intern but unsure of where to begin, they're encouraged to reach out to myself for a capacity building consultation. It's important to note that AI4PH can only fund 4 interns per year as per our platform guidelines. So organizations are encouraged to self-fund interns if that's possible. So we'll be moving on to timeline. So the call for project proposals, and this is specifically for organizations, will begin between May and July. We're then hoping to finalize project selection in July. And we're going to launch our application portal from September to November, and we're going to close the application portal in mid-November. We'll send out offer letters in early December, and then the projects will begin on a rolling basis from January to March. So that brings us to the end of our presentation and some commonly asked questions. What would make an ideal project for an AI4PH intern? So projects focused on answering questions related to population and public health that look at using novel machine learning approaches, projects that are related to building AI capacity with organizations, and with a defined focus on health equity and bias when prioritized. What are the start and end dates for each project? All projects have rolling start dates, and the start and end dates for each project will be posted on the AI4PH internship application portal. It's important for prospective candidates to look at the start and end dates and only rank the projects that they are sure that they can have the time commitments for. And finally, is a graduate degree a requirement for this internship? No, this internship is designed for graduate trainees as well as early career professionals. At this stage, we do require a completion of a bachelor's at the minimum. However, exceptional candidates may be considered. So if you feel like you're a good fit for our projects, I urge you to apply. We take a very holistic approach to all our selection criteria. So that ends my presentation. Thank you so much for attending. If you have any questions, feel free to email ai4ph.dlsph@utoronto.ca, as well as follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn to keep updated on any new news and developments and when the internship portal goes live. Thank you.